Hello everyone, Happy New Year and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm finally sharing a hunt I did back in September of 2025. The Gen 3 Regis. Regi Steel, Regi Rock, Regi Ice. As the thumbnail and title says, this is by far one of the luckiest hunts I've ever done that's full odds. All three Regis shined after a total of 15,695 encounters. And keep in mind, this is full odds, so it's the base odds for just one shiny is 8,192. And I got all three of them and basically double that. That's pretty crazy. My average between the three of them is about 5,232. And what really makes this super lucky and special for me is I actually got all three Regis in one day. My only time I've ever hit three shinies in one day. And it was my Regis. So happy about this. So, now, as I said in my Rayquaza video that came out a little while ago, as a kid, I didn't do much exploring in these games, and the Regis were like super well hidden unless you did a lot of deep exploration, so it was not ever something I ever thought about. I didn't know about the Regis, I didn't explore, I just played the game, beat the Elite Four, caught my team, and then restarted, and that was my Pokemon experience. So Regis, these puzzles, the freaking what do you call it, the not Morse code but the Braille, there we go, the Braille, just not something I ever did as a kid. And to be honest, I didn't even really think about or know much about the Regis in Gen 3 until I saw Absol Blog's Regi video, and that really inspired me to do this hunt, because it was another thing that I missed in my childhood, is these games being my favorite games from my childhood, so I really wanted to go and do it. So after watching Matt's video, I decided to put the three of them on my 2025 bingo card and hunt them, and in September I finally had it. Now, when I was starting my hunt in September, I did have some issues unlocking them, and I realized during the process that the video I was watching was talking about Emerald's way of unlocking it, and there's actually a different method based on what game you're playing. If you're playing on Ruby and Sapphire, there's one method to do, and then if you're playing on Emerald, it's a different method. Now, I'm not going to go and show both methods here, but what I did decide to do for this video is I'm going to share my method to get to each Regi. So for example, for Regi Rock, since that's the first shiny, I'm going to start by showing you how to unlock the Regis in Ruby and Sapphire. And then I'm going to show you the puzzle to unlock Regi Rock specifically. And then we're going to showcase the shiny reaction. And then we'll switch into the next one, which is Regi Steel. I'll show you how to get to Regi Steel, the reaction. And then I'll show you how to get to Regi Ice, the reaction. And then we'll finish with the showcase for all three of them. Now I've been talking your ear off, so I'll wrap it up with this. I just want to say thank you so much for the support during 2025. I'm going to do my best because I really want to push for 500 subs or more. I want to try and grow this channel, so I'm going to do my best to be more active with my uploads, and also I am trying to put in more effort with the editing and the thumbnails and be a little bit more chatty. So I hope y'all enjoy the more long form content that y'all are going to be experiencing, and please let me know in the comments what you think about it, and if you have any ideas or suggestions. And of course, feel free to join the Discord, subscribe, like. These things are all amazing things, and I'd love just to hang out with y'all and hunt with y'all. And if it's something if you enjoy my content, or if you enjoy hanging out with me, by all means feel free to reach out, and even just let me know in the comments below what you think about these shinies, you know, something easy. And like I said, I'd love to chat with y'all about these. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, and with that, let's go ahead and get into the first Regi Rock. Alright, so I hope everybody's doing well today. So basically, I wanted to use this as an opportunity to show y'all how to unlock each of the Regis. So the first thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need to unlock each of the caves. So what you need is you need 3 Pokemon. You'll need a Pokemon with Dig. You'll need Relicanth, and you need Wailord. And then you go to Pacific Log Town. Actually, you know what? So the first trick is just going to Pacific Log Town, because this is right next to where you need to go. And then you just want to follow the path on screen that I take. Now you do need to make sure you have Relicanth, you need to make sure you have Wailord, and you need to make sure you have the move Dig. I didn't realize I needed Dig, and I didn't have it on this file, so I had to do a whole thing of transferring it over. So make sure you have Dig. And then just follow this path. I also find it easy, just in case you're prone to messing up, just save every time you get to these little islands. That way if you mess up, you don't have to fly back and start over. You just reload your save with the soft reset, and you're right back there, and you can go a little bit faster. The last thing that you need to do is make sure that you put the Relicanth and the Wailord in the exact spots that I have on the party. I believe Wailord is in the front of the party and Relicanth is in the back of the party. And this is one thing that threw me off, because Emerald is actually the opposite. So if you're doing Wailord in the front and Relicanth in the back for Ruby Sapphire, then you do Relicanth in the front and Wailord in the back for Emerald. But this is how you unlock the ability to encounter the Regis. Sorry, just a quick correction. I'm just editing and looking back now. Ruby and Sapphire, Relicanth is first in your party, Wailord is last in your party. Emerald, Wailord is first, Relicanth is last. So I got them mixed up just a second ago. I apologize about that, but the video shows it. So thank you. after following those steps, you want to head to Lava Ridge Town and follow my path into the desert. Here you'll find the cave that leads you to Regi Rock. The important thing here is that you follow the exact steps that I do when I get inside the building. You need to take 2 steps to the right and 2 steps down, and then you need to use the move Strength. And once you do this, you will unlock Regi Rock. Oh, what? Look at that shiny. And you know the freaking crazy thing? It's on it's on the game that gives me all the shinies. Holy crap, that is so noticeable. Holy moly, let's get this screenshot. Look at this. I'm just sitting here scrolling through Instagram, looking at funny videos. Did we really just catch it that easily? That's crazy. Regirock's data added. Regirock was sealed away by people long ago. If this Pokemon's body is damaged in battle, it is said to seek out suitable rocks on its own to repair itself. Look at the change. Give it a nickname? Yes, I already know what I'm going to nickname it. We're going to nickname it Rumble. And for those of y'all who are curious why, it reminds me of the Transformers, the Rumble, the mini Cassetticon Rumble that comes from Soundwave's chest. I'll throw an image up in the video. Man, that's so awesome. All right, let's get nature guesses. I'm going to guess adamant natured. Sassy. What is sassy? Sorry if the fan is like blowing pretty hard on the thing. Sassy is plus special defense minus speed. That's actually not too bad. It could have definitely been worse. We got superpower, curse, rock throw, ancient power. What are we looking at? 200 defense, 100 special defense. Nice, bro. Let's save one more time. Once we make it to Registeel, you just fly to Lily Cove, and then it's a little bit of a trek, but if you follow me here, the Registeel cave is off to the side. Now you need a Pokemon that knows fly, but once you get into the side of the cave, all you have to do is interact with the Braille, go to the center of the cave, and then hit, and then use the move Fly inside the cave. And then you will have access to Registeel. Oh, what? Shiny Regigigas, or not Regigigas, Registeel? Only, that's exactly 1,000 encounters. Let's go, bro. 2 in 1 day. 2 in 1 day. Oh man, and my GameCube was going. I hope that wasn't too loud. Oh, yes, bro. We're popping off. We got the second one. Do I have a Master Ball in this game? No Master Ball. Plenty of Pokeballs, though. Ultra Ball, I have a 1.5. Oh, nice. There we go, baby. Alright, so I had a 2.5% chance to catch it with an Ultra Ball. Curious substance that is not as this earth. Oh, I forgot to read it. What do we want to name Registeel? I think we're gonna go basic and just name it Mint. I think mint is good. I do love mint flavored ice cream. And there we go. Oh, let's get nature guess real fast. Abyssal guesses bold. Switz guesses lonely. And I, of course, am gonna guess adamant. It's naughty natured. Let's see what that is. Plus attack minus special defense. Meh. Clear body natured. 132, 115. Superpower, ancient power, curse, metal claw. And just like that, we're done with Regirock. I'll see y'all in the Regice. That kind of evens out the luck, right? Because we were at almost 13,000 for Regirock. That puts us a little bit under. But now we need to hope for another under odds hunt for Regice. Complete the trio. Lastly, for Regice, you want to fly to Petalburg City and follow the route that I take. Regice's cave is also a little bit of a trek, just like Registeel, but you have to go through the ocean, so make sure you can surf. Now, when you get inside of Regice's cave, very easy, you just interact with the Braille and then leave your controller alone. You just want to stand in that same spot, not moving. I believe you have to do that for 1 or 2 minutes. Just leave it there until your game starts, shows the shaking inside, like an earthquake is going off in the game, and you will unlock Regice in Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, what? Bro, no way, I got shiny Regice. I'm sitting there just scrolling through my phone. Hell yeah. Gotta give it to you, Deadly. I wasn't gonna hunt it tonight if you hadn't said anything. There goes there goes all my luck for the rest of the year. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna get any more shinies this year apparently. I feel like that's probably it. Alright, let's what have I got on this account? No, I'm basic. I went Ultra Ball for both of them. I tried some Premier Balls, didn't work out, and I didn't really prep too much for these guys outside of having a lot of balls. I got 31 dive balls. We can give 31 dive a try. Let's find out. I'm sitting at a clear 20k for 1% Waylord, but I'm doing the 100% repel trick, so 20k on a 100% encounter rate. Kind of rough. Yeah, how much? It shouldn't, right? It's got like 100. That's that. Yeah. The thing that screwed me over on Regi still and made me have to catch it in Ultra Ball is it freaking superpowered Breloom and then paralyzed itself from effect spores. So as long as I don't trigger effect spores. Man, that's such a nice shiny, bro. It just looks so clean in comparison. We'll throw. Why don't we throw all 4 Premier Balls and then we'll do just dive balls? Three. By the way, Deadly, I was meaning to ask, do you do... Oh, nice, I caught it, Premier Ball. Hell yeah. I was gonna say, do you find Sweet Scent to be easier for you in that tall grass than walking just back and forth? Regice's body was made during an ice age. Deep frozen body can't be melted. Thinking, I was wondering, especially for, because I need to eventually hunt Relicanth. Honestly, my goal originally was get shiny Waylord, get shiny Relicanth, and then use those two to unlock my Regis. But clearly that, clearly that's not what's happening. But I think I'm guessing probably Sweet Scent might be a bit easier to do with multi-system. Mess. All right. Nature guesses. I think it's probably gonna be hard. I'll probably stick with my normal one and be adamant. Alright. Timid nature. Do it again, yeah. 4 Regis. Gonna do Pokemon, Rumble, Hyo and Maru. The best part about Hyo and Maru is that we're watching Bleach right now, and we're watching Thousand Year Blood War, and we just finished a fight with for Hyo and Maru. Hitsugaya. Oh, let's see this. This is so exciting. Rumble. Oh man, that look at those back spikes, bro. It looks so clean. That's so good. Alright, let's check out Yo and Maru next. Go Hyo and Maru. Boom, look at that. That's such a nice shiny. I gotta see that one more time. We gotta show that off one more time. And then we'll go to mint. Bam! And we got it in the premiere ball. That's crazy. Go mint! Regi still is kind of hard to tell unless I have like a non-shiny next to it. Kind of just looks like a little bit of a darker version of a normal Regi deal. Kind of hard to tell. But it still looks great. Oh man, I'm so happy to have all three of them. The path, then you get to the underground cave where you have to activate the puzzle. And just like in Ruby and Sapphire, you just go up to this wall and you use dig. Then once you get past the wall, make sure Waylord is at the front of the party and Relicanth is at the end of your party. For Regirock, we are basically doing the opposite of Ruby and Sapphire. This time you're going to go 2 tiles to the left and 2 tiles down after interacting with the Braille message. Once you do that, you're going to use Rock Smash, not Strength. For Regice, you interact with the Braille message and then you follow the wall clockwise. And you just walk along the wall clockwise, exactly as you see me doing. And lastly, for Registeel, after interacting with the Braille message, you head to the center of the cave and you use the move Flash. And that's how you unlock all 3 Regis in Pokemon Emerald. I hope y'all enjoyed, and if so, hit that like button and consider subscribing for more. I'll see y'all in the next one.